Hello, world and universe. Welcome to the Trevor Dahmer Experience. Manifest your truth. And if you're new to the channel, please hit that like and subscribe button. And please continue to follow and share this information with people that you think will find this dialogue informative. And I don't know if anybody heard lately in the news, but College Park, Maryland mayor since 2015, Patrick Wojahn, Wojahn, got convicted and sentenced to 30 years in prison for child pornography that was found on his governmental issued computer. How dumb can you be to do that? He used his government email for his kink account, KIK. I guess that's some kind of weird account for child porn. And by the way, he's married to a man, so he's gay. And he has been the mayor of College Park, Maryland for the last 8 years, and openly gay, LGBTQ, but was definitely into child porn. He got charged of 56 counts of possession and distribution of child porn, and he got convicted, and under the federal law, he could be eligible for parole after 7 years. So he has to do 25% of his time, which is 7 years, before he's eligible for parole. So he can technically get out after 7 years if it's a non-violent crime. But this just goes to show you that, as I've said in some of my other videos, people worry so much about the national, who's running for president, who's running for vice president, whether you're Republican or Democrat. But very few people pay attention to their state and city laws. And we need to be more advantageous and more aggressive in paying attention to who your state legislators are, your city councilmen, your aldermen, your mayor, your county executives, your governor. As we all know that, or you should know that, most people that get in trouble with the police and that commit crimes, the majority of them are state crimes, not federal. The majority of cases that are in the court system typically are state crimes. So you end up getting convicted and then you're doing your time in that state that you committed the crime. So your state laws are the most important ones. And people have a tendency not to vote on the ballot for their state issues. They don't even know who their councilmen are, their state legislators, the state Supreme Court. But they have a tendency to worry about who's the president, vice president of the United States, and the U.S. Supreme Court. Well, you have a state Supreme Court also who is legislating laws that govern you each and every day. And for this gentleman, Patrick Wojahn, out of College Park, Maryland, to get charged with child pornography, possession and distribution, and have been a mayor for 8 years up in Maryland, the taxpayers and the city folks need to take a look in the mirror and manifest their truth for who they're voting for. Now, we all cannot have a 2020 vision based on the past on who we're voting for, but there had to be some other skeletons going on in this man's closet before he became the mayor. And I don't care whether he's straight or homosexual or straight or gay. That has nothing to do with it whatsoever. But for him to be charged and convicted on 56 counts of possession and distribution of child porn, that entire city needs to take a look at how they are picking their politicians who represent their freedom in Maryland, in College Park, Maryland. And it has to take you aback, and you have to think about who are the names on the ballot, who's your congressman, who's your U.S. senator, who's your state senator, who's on the judicial court statewide, who's in the Supreme Court statewide, who is your city councilman, who is the president of the Board of Aldermen. Those are things that need to be at the forefront of your consciousness on a daily basis. Things do not become federal until you travel outside of your state. So if you spend a majority of time in whatever state you live in, then the state laws should be at the forefront of what you're doing. Whether it's for you, your children, or your loved ones, we need to have a higher level of consciousness of what's going on with our elected leaders in our individual cities and states. And so this is an unfortunate circumstance. College Park, Maryland is embarrassing. But yes, the mayor of College Park, Maryland, Patrick Wojahn, got convicted for possession and distribution of child porn. And this is an embarrassment and a disservice. And hopefully we can pray for the victims and even pray for him to get his life in some kind of order. This has been the Trevor Donald Experience. Manifest your truth, and I'll see you next time.